All right, we back again, man. Let's go. Y'all learning. We all learning, man. I'm learning. Let's get it in. Go ahead, pause the video. Make sure you formulate your answer first before we get into it. Okay, so hold on, before I do that, hopefully you decided that the answer was D. Okay, and why is the answer D? Well, first, before I get into that, let me just quickly mention that the MCAT is not heavy on math. If you've been doing a bunch of questions and you've done your due diligence and your research, or you're planning on retaking the test, you know that there's not that much math. It's not heavy on in-depth math, but you have to be comfortable with numbers and scientific notation. There's no way around it. Scientific notation is king on the MCAT. All right. So if we read this correctly, we will see that strain B requires much less of a viral load to elicit severe symptoms, meaning that it's the stronger one because it doesn't require as much. 5 times 10 to the 4th is exponentially smaller than 1 times 10 to the 5th. Like I say, you got to be comfortable with your scientific notation. So with that being said, since strain B is much stronger, we can get rid of 2 choices off top. That is, strain A is 5 times as violent as strain B. Get rid of that. And then strain A is twice as violent. We can get rid of that off top. It's not stronger than strain B, period. Now, B and D. Which one? Well, the way the question is set up, the way the question is set up is essentially, the way the answers are set up is put in a way that it's telling you essentially that strain A needs to be on the bottom. It needs to be in the denominator. And so I'm rambling a little bit. Forgive me. I'm not the greatest at math. But essentially, you would simply set it up as strain B over top of strain A. And so that is 5 times 10 to the 4th over 1 times 10 to the 5th. 5 divided by 1 is 5. 4 minus 5 is -1. And then if we break that number down, 10 to the -1, we just move it over a little bit. So that's 0.5. And we should all recognize by now that 0.5 is the same thing as saying a half. And so that's why D is the correct answer.